Hello, ladies. Welcome to Simply Centered. Happy Monday and happy official first day. I'm so excited that you guys are all joining us. I wanted to record a quick video for you guys, really outlining some of the core foundations of the program and also just talk a little bit about the meal plan and help you guys kind of work through using that. So I want to talk about our core three today, which is nutrition, hydration, and movement. So nutrition is obviously going to be supported by the meal plan. And this meal plan is not restrictive or is not in terms of a certain diet. You're not going to see it being plant-based or paleo or anything in that realm. If you are eating that way as a lifestyle, you can definitely upgrade to a customized meal plan, and I'm happy to create that for you. But this meal plan that I've created is really just to help you create a healthy lifestyle, and the core of that is to eat whole new foods. So you want to really focus on whole nutritional foods that are in the least processed manner. So think about, anything that comes from the ground, animal proteins, anything like that, anything that doesn't come with a label is really a whole food. Obviously, there's going to be times that we need to use a quick snack or have something on hand that we can do a quick take and go that may be in some kind of a processed state. What I look at is I look for something that has an ingredient list of 5 or less ingredients, and I also recommend looking at the ingredients and thinking about if there's anything you can't pronounce. If you can't pronounce it, try to put that one back and look for something else as an alternative, because if you can't pronounce it, that means that there's probably some sort of a chemical or some sort of a preservative in there that your body really doesn't need. So those are really the focus when we're thinking about our nutrition. Just trying to get in as many whole foods that we possibly can, whole foods, non-processed. If you need some quick take and go snacks, some ideas that would be great are packaged nuts. You can get a lot of those packages even in like 100-calorie nut bag. Those are obviously great alternatives. Popcorn is even a really great alternative. Usually they only have 2 to 3 ingredients, and it's really easy to just pick it up and see what kind of oil they're using. And then the popcorn, I always like to have both of those on hand. I usually have bananas on hand because they're just like a quick grab and go as well. So just some really fast ideas. I'll provide some other snack ideas throughout these 4 weeks. And so that you can kind of start to think about how and what you can be using as your snack go-tos. So that's our nutrition component. Our hydration component is very, very important as well. Sometimes we think we're hungry when we're really just thirsty. And so my kind of go-to rule of thumb right now in terms of hydration is to drink half your body ounces in water. And I've seen a couple different recommendations, but I feel like starting with half your body weight in ounces in water is a really good way. So simple math, if you're 100 pounds, you would try to drink 50 ounces of water. Now, if you're just starting out and you're not consuming a lot of water, definitely don't jump right to that 50 ounces. Inch your way up, and hopefully by the 4 weeks you're hitting those goals. As I will also share a blog post that I've written to help you reach those hydration goals and some different ideas to get that water in. One way off the top of my head is if you don't love just still water and you're really more of a person who likes a little bit of carbonation in your water, LaCroix is a great option for that. You just want to look for any kind of carbonation of water, carbonated water, that doesn't have any sodium and that doesn't have any calories, and you can use that towards your daily count. So that's a quick idea, and it just is kind of a nice way to get a little bit of variety as well in your water intake on a daily basis. And then finally, let's talk a little bit about movement. So this program is not going to be something that's going to be high intensity, that you have to be doing a cardio 60-minute workout every day. What I'm really trying to do is just recommend that we move our bodies in some sort of capacity 30 minutes a day. It could be walking, it could be stretching, it could be a HIIT workout, it could be a run, whatever works for you. But the key thing is to really get those 30 minutes of movement in, because they're so important not only for your body but also for your mind. So what I'm going to do is be providing you with some workouts throughout the weeks, and that you can take and use, and most of them will be with your own body weight and things that you can just do at home to help get those 30 minutes in. Another great way is just thinking about your steps. For steps, if you are walking about 10,000 steps a day, that's about what will maintain your weight. If you're looking to decrease your weight, you're going to want to get more into that 12 to 14,000 step area. So just some things to think about, but just being a little bit more intentional and thoughtful about getting up and getting moving every single day is something that we're going to be talking about, and I'll be providing you resources along the way. Finally, we also have the component of community. So as much as you feel comfortable with, I would love for you to be joining and engaging in our Facebook group. It's so fun to be inspiring one another and motivating one another. I understand if Facebook isn't your platform, I'm definitely willing to offer an accountability partner if you're interested in connecting with somebody more one-on-one. I send out that information in your welcome email, but I'll also include it in this follow-up email. So just think about that. I would be happy to try to connect you with somebody that you guys can be kind of encouraging each other along the way here. And then finally, I wanted to touch base a little bit about the meal plan. So every week I'll be sending you a 7-day meal plan, and this meal plan is going to have 2 snacks in all of your meals. So I just pulled this up on my iPad. This is kind of how I use it. I usually look at it on my phone or my iPad when I'm thinking about meal planning. And what I really want to focus on and really encourage you guys to do is make this meal plan your own. I definitely don't expect that you're going to be making every single meal and every single snack. That would be a lot. But I definitely think this could be used as inspiration for you to be thinking about ways that you can use it. Another thing I want to just point out in terms of the meal plan is that you will have for breakfast and lunch, it's defaulted to 1 serving, and then supper is going to be defaulted to 4 servings. And so you'll be wanting to think about that in terms of if you need to half that for your family. Look at those days. If there's a day that is black and then the next day is grayed out, that means that it's intentionally proportioned to have leftovers. And so say for dinner, it's going to have a default serving of 8 then on that initial day, because all dinner is 4 servings. So think about that as well when you are prepping or when you are planning. So you may need to half that if you're only cooking for 2, or if you want to have leftovers, if you don't have leftovers already the second day, you can just default to those 4 servings for the original day. So definitely look at that. Look at the serving size. Look at the portions. Make it work for you. I want this to be successful for you and sustainable for you in your life. So this is not a rigid meal plan that you have to follow to a T. I'll also be sharing some cooking demos with you guys along the way to show how I'll take a recipe and make it work for myself and my family, that I hope will be really helpful for you as well. I encourage you to, again, reach out to me if you have any questions. I would love to help you along this journey, help you, give you any tips, resources. I'd love to hear your goals so I can be thoughtful about just following up with you as well on those. So you can reach me anytime on our Facebook group or at jenna@jennaallerson.com. And I just want to thank you guys again for committing to these next 4 weeks with me. I am so excited to get to know each and every one of you and for us to make some great progress towards a healthy lifestyle. So thank you again, and I'll be seeing you soon.